So if you guys have proficiency in that and you want to help, like let them know so that we know who to go to get weapons. Um, also, there is a way of leveling, especially getting like rare stuff that some does, and you get a shit ton of coin for that too.
It also just dawned upon me the other day, like when we went to the Snow Fortress, the stronghold just north of us, and this would work for any camp around us because they're all level 50 to 60. But if you kill one level 50 something elite, you get 3,500 XP without a blessing, right? So if three of us grouped up with good gear, said, okay, let's pop our EXP buff, go there. Like levels are not as important as we all thought they were. Because at the end of the day, levels just mean what recipes you can or can't activate. Whether you can repair or craft your own shit. At the end of the day, it's about your gear and your proficiency and nobility, like he was saying. Like these motherfuckers, it don't matter. We go toe to toe with these guys. We could all be level 60, 900 proficiency, best gear we can buy. But if they're like a Grand Prince and you're a Marquise, they're still gonna do 20% more damage, 20% less damage taken. Just all those stats. If no one knows about the nobility, when you open your inventory, you go to nobility. That's all gained from your renown and your honor, which is earned from achievements and doing jousting battles and shit. So like it's kind of late in the season, but like next season, like if we just hit the ground running, like getting our fucking renown up so that we get more honor from achievements as we play.
I'm gonna say this too. Is the nobility and the steel proficiency goes into play as well, but also the guild skill. For
Oh
now
yeah.
on, we got a lot of people in the guild, and there's only at least 4 to 5 of us putting copper coin inside the guild bank, which it shouldn't be like that. It's a lot of us. We should at least be getting probably around 10K, 20K a day. I mean, that's like even bare minimum right there. So even just a little bit of coin you get, just put inside the guild because that's how we're gonna up our skills. Up everybody's one-handed, two-handed, pole arms, everything. Because we're lacking a lot on our skills. Our skills is only guild level 4 right now. When we're guild level 7, so we're really behind. So I'm gonna need everybody to start putting more copper coin inside the guild bank.
And speaking of guild tech, we just unlocked Blaze Towers. So all our masons can be replaced. Now that we have Blaze Tower, we're gonna need hella steel ingot. So that means lots of brimstone and lots of iron ore. Because that's what's required to make the towers themselves, and they shoot steel arrows. So we need steel ingots and straw rope for arrows. But they're pretty simple to make. It all takes basic resources. That the only thing you have to actually leave the base for would be like take a journey for brimstone. But other than that, hit the iron mines, dump them in a fucking vault. Like if you're bored, you don't know what to do, go clear the iron mine. It's level 30 fucking enemies. Like anybody can do it.
So I would say that for the next when you guys are getting on for your guys' power, uh, I would say you guys get on. I would say also going with at least taking a minion NPC with a ballista. Don't just go out there by yourself, especially meteor, because HH is up there and they basically just try to run. So don't go by yourself. Um,
Yeah, like I told everybody after the siege battle, we're getting out of that black iron shit. Everybody's gonna wear meteoric, but everybody got a tribute. Like I said, when I get back on, I've been AFK all day doing my reserve proficiency. That's why I haven't been on. I got the game in the background and I'm playing other games. So I'm just letting that shit build up so I can do my power. But when I do get on, I'm gonna make a safe for strictly just the meteoric weapons and armor resources. That way we can go in here and get that shit in mass production. But everybody has to help out with it.
We want to go over details how we're gonna. So if we're gonna get rid of that outpost, put a new one up. Go through that.
We can't really do nothing until we get the Rhino tank back up. But for now, the outpost can get tore down. but I need that minefield put back up, and I need somebody to put a guy back on there. And we're gonna move the guild marker up onto the hill where the big meteoric spawn is, and we're gonna have at least 6 to 7, maybe even 10 towers just sitting up there with a wall protecting the boundary marker and a small little square base with a bed and probably a safe up in there. It don't need to be a base up there that's too big, just a spawn point. Or if
Yeah.
something do happen up there,
What's
and
up, bro?
somebody could just go up there pretty quick.
Going
There's some
over
base
like
down there.
we having a guild meeting
Which
right
means
now.
we need warriors. Like, Captain, you need to get warriors, dude. 'Cause we need warriors.
Siege warriors. Everyone should have one dedicated siege warrior, whether it's
And
defending
that's
or
another
attacking.
thing. We're lacking a lot
A lot,
on
bro.
warriors. Like, I'm so tired of going into battles or things like that, and I'm like the only one with a warrior that can actually do some damage. Train your guys as warriors. As much as you do your proficiency, do your warriors' proficiency as well, because your warriors help out a lot.
And there is a blessing for that. If they're sitting on a drill bench, your blessing should. I don't know for sure, but the proficiency blessing should still apply, and so should the XP. There's warrior
It does
blessings.
apply to them. Also, if we ever do a county battle again, like I said, we could bring anything to help us. I just now like we did that last one to help out our ally because
This
it's
game
it's
is
a
very
last-second
grindy.
thing. I didn't even
TM.
think it was gonna pull
What's
us
up, Big
in,
Yo?
but it still pulled us in.
My boy.
So, but if we ever do one like that, we can bring ballistas and set ballistas on the walls and put the AIs on there, and they're just fucking aimbot the whole fucking way. Hell, I didn't even think we could pull out the Rhino inside there. Hell, if we brought the Rhino with this Rhino tank and all this attachments, it definitely would.
I'm about to do like this thing.
And then another
I have
thing
to
is
like grind out my level.
We're lacking on a lot of shit. Our allies, when they were streaming, I seen they only got like what 8 to 9 guys, and I seen their fucking siege chests. They had like
I was looking for my horse.
10 to 15 trebuchets of the grape trebuchets, 10 regular 30 trebuchets, and thousands on thousands on thousands of fucking grape shot. We need to have that as well. We need to get stockpiled on that types of stuff as well. So everything that we've been making in small portions, but we need to make big portions like that so that way we don't have to keep.
Yeah, I have, Big Yo. I'm liking this game a lot.
Anything we should have.
Yeah, TM, that's true.
On standby.
Definitely true.
What'll help a lot with that too is a lot of that shit is essentially basic resources other than the ores. Like everyone, you take one night of your power hour proficiency, whatever it may be, and get your building to 40. You don't gotta break through. You don't gotta do shit. If everyone can place down one wood pile or one gravel pile, because you can only have one pile. Period. Doesn't matter which one you choose. But we only have 3 to 4 actively running. We could have 10 to 12 actively running if everyone would just learn that talent. You gotta fucking craft the thing. I'll do it for you. You just need to put a warrior on it and keep food in it, and it will naturally produce passive income like resources. Because they make kaolin clay and stuff. That saves a trip all the way to the desert. If you got a stone pile, it's gonna make kaolin clay, whole stone. The wood makes
Kind of that real
wood.
quick. Now that you're talking about that, because
That's
can
a really
unlock
long
it
time, Big Yo.
and build it, but you
That's
can't
crazy
place
that
it
it's that
unless
long.
You unlock.
Yeah,
I was going through this the other day. Hold on,
Also,
sorry.
everybody on the mining huts. Everybody needs to
I'm
have
about
a
to-
mining hut with an AI.
I'm about to
inside
grind
the
this,
base.
bro.
Just another thing of passive income.
Like,
It might not be a lot of
about
income,
to-
but if we just leave it there for a while and then collect it, it would make a huge difference.
Because if you go to building and you see the
Trying to
bottom
get
where you
my,
can unlock basic wood
I'm just
pile,
trying to
you have
one-shot
pay
people,
for
bro. Like
it. And then basic gravel
I
pile,
hit them one
but you have
time
to
and they're
pay for it.
done.
But you can still
If
build
I,
that.
if I gotta do this
You just can't place it until you unlock that.
just to be able to do that, I'm happy.
And they're personal,
You
so
know, right.
each person, every single guild member can have one pile of their choice. Whatever they place down, is that pile. Even if you have all 3 unlocked, you can only have one.
It's confusing.
Did it restart?
Who the hell is that? Oh,
Yeah, Big Yo.
What
I
do
had
you
my
mean? Who the hell is that?
I had my
Oh,
first
what's
I
first
just
war
messaged
yesterday,
you.
bro.
Alright,
Yo,
so then
40
also,
people
I'm
versus
making a
40
PvE
people.
base So that way we can go a couple people who's worried about going off on their own, and you're just sitting around the base and don't know what to do. And there's going to be a PBE base that you can go to and just start farming AI and get coin for the guild and for yourself as well. That's why if you see me earlier, I was logged off by the staging station. I was waiting to get back on.
Did it restart? Like the server? Did
No.
it
No.
wipe? Wait, so I'm still like got a high level?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna fucking sneeze.
Thought it was Viz with his voice changer for a second.
Chill.
Here. Come here.
Anybody got any questions on anything? Anything that they want to bring up?
Here, baby.
What's happened so far?
Yeah, Big Yo, I streamed it yesterday, bro. It was
Like,
lit.
Well, I've been gone.
It was hella laggy, don't get me wrong, but it was lit.
The old outpost is destroyed. We moved it up here. We're finna destroy this one and move it up into the snow. And we've been fighting with.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun,
Started
Big Yo.
the server, now they're finna move the server to HHH. And this HHH dude is cheating. Buying coins off of the website for $1. Which I have reported him, but they said that they'll look into it, so we'll see what happens with that.
That sounds like fucking fun.
One other thing I can think of that's pretty important at this stage, because we're all progressing our character itself, efficiency, strength.
It was crazy, Big Yo. I was really doing my thing out there.
Let's say there's only 3 of us
Nah, we
now,
didn't.
You're busy.
We lost
you don't really
bad.
think about it. If you could try to keep in mind that if there's maintenance, right? There's maintenance, and we have 6 warriors in the torture den that are free roaming, not on torture racks. You guys can come together and knock them out and put them on racks. After maintenance, they'll stay. But if they're not on racks, they will poof, and so we'll have to go out and get more. And if people want to work together and figure out how to make the little 1x1 cheese dens to
But
capture
it's all right for me
generals,
personally, Big Yo,
we could probably
because
get more than one
I had no
person
idea what I was
out
doing, you know what I
at a
mean?
time if they were all
But
generals rather
I
than
was
six.
blocking like hella stuff, bro. Like, hey, let me give you an example. Like there's a certain way. Nah.
Those things have, like,
I went 0-16, bro. I had 0 kills and 16 deaths. But the reason why, bro, is because I'm super low level.
So
I'm only level 24, and everyone was 50 and above. And there's so much more to go into detail with this. But long story short, like the thing that I'm doing, these people are hitting for like almost 1,000, where I was only hitting for like 400.
Things we need. Some does
Plus,
their thing. You just
like a lot more stuff.
basically
You know what I
gives
mean?
cover- shit points.
Like there's a lot of things that go into this.
I don't know. Did you go over that, Tom?
I basically just like when you go to buy
That's why I'm doing this right now. Basically, Big Yo, I didn't stand a chance.
gathering and the capacity, you run down to the edge of the river here and you can hit rare stone. The whole hour. It should give you about 2,000 rare stone. You can sell that for anywhere from 30,000 to 40,000 coins.
Oh.
So the little redstone down, I guess, or something. Sold very well. And
Yeah,
it gives you a ton of storage, so if you want to also do your
I gotta do this for the next hour, Big Yo.
that will give you at least 90,000.
And I might go do it again
That's
just
another
because.
material you can find on the edge of the river well.
Just because I really want to level
There's a
up, bro.
slim
Like I
chance
want to
it'll
like
crack, but you don't
knock
actually have
people
to
heads
pump
off.
to get that stuff. And it, like, as far as gathering goes, I know some people may be overwhelmed. Like, okay, you go out, you gather all the shit. Now where do I put it? I can make a vault room or a section.
Yeah, Big Yo,
where we
hour
have
straight.
the collective chest, right? So there's a chest that's for iron ore and only iron ore. Like, you literally just dump it in that fucking chest, and we'll worry about it later. Put it where it needs to go. Instead of like, oh, I need.
Yeah, I
to
know.
put it in the
I've been
furnace,
doing this
branch
every day,
stack,
bro.
and carbon and this guy
Like, let me check something
you
real
just
quick.
Drop it in one room and deal
I actually built a room down there in the middle of the swamp, but there's like 2 crocodiles you have to deal with. They're actually pretty easy to avoid if you see them, but I haven't got a bed. I could actually
I'm still at level 450.
Also, is there anybody here that wants to help out in armoring weapons? We do need somebody else to also Carnage do siege weapons.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Siege.
Yeah, I can do.
You can put your armor on your advanced bench.
I don't know, Big Yo. I'm hoping like
yeah,
in the
so
800s.
We got him on the advanced bench during the building, so he can make the general armor. I've made probably 2 or 3 sets on there right now. Then I'm trying to get him up a little bit higher in crafting, so he takes less time to do it.
I can help out with the crafting at 550.
So, and if you're new and you don't know, you can do your NPCs. So if you have an NPC on the bench, like my armor and my weaponsmith NPC, I can make the weapons, but I have low crafting and low armor. But if you have the NPCs, you use their skills. So both my NPCs have a chance to make level 100 armor, and they're both.
Yeah, I hope so, Big Yo. For real.
So, or armor or crafting skill. So they make good armor. So NPCs can help you out a lot with that.
Yeah, and the only catch with that is you have to actually know the recipe yourself. Even though the crafter's good enough to do it, you have to know it yourself to queue it up.
If you queue them up and they're not working it, if they not going through an animation, check and make sure there's food in there.
Yo, Rag.
What's up?
It's a stone hammer, right? I do my blessing with one hand.
Yeah.
All right. How do I know if it's going up?
Did you use your breakthrough after you got it to 450?
Oh, nah. What's that?
Even if you do it now, it would just give you reserve proficiency. But I'd rather you just go to a neutral camp.
Tell me it later, bro. I'm doing a performance.
Shadow just passed.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I would say when you get on, see what check the Discord, and then we'll be posting it in there. If you guys need armor, please go into the armor and weapons tab so that people that craft the armor and weapons knows what you need. Right now we need iron, meteoric, and we do need copper still.
I'm about to put these guys up on game, Big Yo.
So everyone should at least, like, I would say when you guys get on, go as a group, just fucking gather a bunch of carts and then come back, unload it, do your power hours, and then do whatever the hell you guys want. So that way we have the main majority of the stuff that.
Yeah, we're gonna need hella steel ingot. And the thing with the arrows is they take so long to craft. It doesn't matter if I'm here or an NPC's there. They should just be queued up whenever they can be. And it literally, all you have to do is put steel ingot into the advanced siege bench. That's going to be the faster one. You can put it into any one.
Is that a siege equipment or siege build?
Yeah, so it's steel whistling arrows will be needed for
I got you, Big Yo.
Just unlocked the new towers today. So steel ingots and straw rope will create steel.
I won't be able to tell what this get me
Right
up
now,
to,
it looks like you can
but
only make
after after I do something after this hour, I'm gonna be able to.
Regardless of your siege skill, blah blah blah.
Do you want me to put Skinny Pete on that advanced siege bench?
Yeah, and then, I mean, for now that'd be great.
You don't need to hear that.
Until we need them for saddles. Or
But again, everybody, for real, start donating coins to the guild. We are too behind on our tech and our skills. Really need to upgrade that.
Just for the, like, new.
Our skills are starting to get expensive. They're starting to cost like 3,000 to 4,000 per upgrade. And just to unlock a new tech is starting to cost 65,000.
We
Like I
get
said,
our
it's a lot of us in our guild, so we should be at least minimum making 10,000 a day, maybe 20,000, and that's just minimum.
Any other questions, concerns?
suggestions.
I mean, if some of you guys feel like, you know, kind of like crazy, I mean, because we've lost, you know, the battles, you know, what I wrote earlier is, I mean, you guys actually start, like, if you guys noticed last battle, you guys were actually killing people. Like, you guys are actually getting to the point where we're actually going to be able to beat with them. And that's going to make them want to take us out more. I did post the guides that inside that basically tell you like the best of this in terms of like where we are in terms of tier. Most of the people won't actually fight you. Stone's pretty safe. I mean, you can still get raided, so don't think that it's not possible. But I would still say that we're getting pretty well rounded in terms of how everyone, because I believe except for maybe a couple are probably around 650 or above. Correct?
For the most part. Active members.
So also
At
there was
least
one other
600.
thing. I do need people to help me tame. Come start breeding horses.
I'm already breeding horses.
Or but it's gonna be more than just that, because there's 3 stats that are more. That's
know.
also in the guide. I'm telling everyone. I know you know. I'm telling everyone so they know. The 3 main stats you want on your horse, especially for battle, like the shadow says, like, hey, everyone get ready.
Appreciate
to go,
everyone tuning in.
right? You is health,
I just gotta
speed,
do
and charge.
45 minutes.
Everything else is useless.
But we're just chilling though.
So if you have a horse and they don't have those stats, don't bring those horses because they're just gonna die.
We need to charge like the impact first, right?
Yes.
Oh, mama.
Also, as Shadow
Go to
said
sleep.
before, Meteoric, if you're not having a Tiger Spear
Night.
on a horse, it's gonna just
Night.
it's gonna stun at that point. Because Tiger Spears do a shit ton of damage. Especially because they have a special base. Makes it like you're basically in a cavalry line. So. Also, just to let you guys know, I don't know if but me and Carnage saw someone just posted to challenge Lone to so I don't know who it was. Someone paid to challenge Lone Star. I know it wasn't Shadow. It was so I don't know if you did Shadow and we didn't know about it, but yeah.
But it was green letters. I don't know if that matters because their shit's opposite.
Me and Carnage were getting back on to get the minions off the racks that we put on to reset, and it said somebody challenged.
I have a feeling our allies challenged him because it was green.
No, that was HHH.
Oh.
They're giving it to HHH. They told them to challenge. HHH is gonna be the new magistrate.
Also, let you guys know the one other thing. I know everyone sat there and they're thinking that they're not banning people. Shadow looked at the list yesterday, and even CSGT, which we were in a battle with right now, a lot of their players got banned, and so did Lone Star's players, and a lot of their old accounts. So they are banning people. If they will ban this guy, I don't know, but they are actually doing something like that. So yeah.
I got one other thing to address. It's kind of minor, but it's actually pretty important. even if we just slap a vault right next to this horse tack outside, we need to have a stockpile of even basic saddles, just so you can get on your fucking horse and go. Armor. I personally try to outfit each of my horses so I can pull them out and go as I please, but like, you know, something happens and you die, and next thing you know, you're spending the next 15 minutes trying to get resources together to make a saddle and armor. It takes 20 minutes to craft armor. Yeah, it'd be much better if we made some bulk and everyone just kept saddles and armor in their stables so they can. No,
Hey, Delos?
that's because anyone can do it. The saddles don't matter, but armor, horse armor is applied from armor skills, so preferably an armor does it.
Zealous?
Well,
Would you like to tell everyone about the whole please build armor?
no.
About how everyone's not going to anyone to build their. They're just building random pieces of armor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, last thing, we touched on it. Just so I don't know if everyone knows who does the crafting for armor and weapons, but
PT will be the main one.
and also Zelos does. Okay, and who else does? And Captain, I think, is starting. So, if you need armor, post it. If you're in game, tell somebody that actually does it. Don't do it yourself because it's kind of pointless. All right, guys. There's no other questions, no other concerns. I'll post a list tonight. I'll get with Shad on all of them, figure out what we need, and then you guys can do what you guys want to do. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Thank you for coming.
Alright, bye.
Damn.
Oh, I thought he was leaving.
Well, let's meanwhile, let's address this fucking Northern 5. Like, let's take out these fucking Chinese motherfuckers boundary because it's fresh. It's not built out that much. We can take it out right now. Actually, I'll run over there to scout it for shits and giggles. I already have like 8 boulder walls made, which ain't much, but I also have 7 barbed stone walls.
Who's on the raid
We have
marker?
1 gate frame. It wouldn't take much to just fucking slap something down.
Is it on
Even
the
if
raid
it's-
marker?
it'll be discovered on your map. It's north of the Hunter neutral camp in the snow,
Okay.
like north of Ogre in the snow.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, 'cause
We
need
fucking
that
get
night
that out of the fucking way because they're gonna try to log it down, man. There's only like 3 or 5. Because when I logged off last night, it was like might have been the night before. I don't recall, but pretty sure it was last night. There was like fucking 5 of them, 5 new Chinese names I've never seen. Well, not that I would recognize them, but they were all talking county, and one of them was Lone Star. So they are trying to integrate something over here to get a bigger hold. Which is just ridiculous considering they got 20 other counties they can farm meteoric from, but whatever. I
Well,
just don't.
all right, let's put in. Also, by the way, that shit was a lot of fun.
What was that?
The joust.
Yo,
Yo, Rag.
what's up?
Pull me with the leaders in you, bro.
Huh?
I said, like, pull some of the leaders and like some of the people that you trust down. I want to help. I want to help you guys out with the build. I want to give you some suggestions on how I would run things. Tell you what I see from my perspective. 3 days in.
Okay. But the only other person would be fucking Woden, really.
All right.
Me and Woden just need to hear it.
Pull him then.
Hello.
Okay.
Yo, Woden, you here?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bro? Like, I know that you don't really know me at all. Most of my time I've been spending Rag and hanging out with him. But I'm not gonna. Don't be offended by what I have to tell you. It's coming from a place of I want to see you guys thrive. I generally like my time here. Um. So number one, how many people do we have in the guild right now? You guys know account active and unactive.
Active around like 14, like that's mostly active.
All right.
Total like 20.
All right. So that's like you guys are gonna need to step up. That's number one. Like recruiting really should be done every day. Um, trying to look for different members, whether you have to go on Reddit, whether you have to jump in like to different Discord communities, gotta pull them rag. Guys should be actively.
Yeah, the only two that be recruiting is me and Woody, and our recruits come
I
off of
recruit.
Reddit
I do.
and the Discord. Woden posts
So I
on
do.
Discord every day.
I do Discord, Reddit, Facebook,
I,
Instagram, Twitter.
I got you. Another thing that I think you guys should do is you guys should start splitting up responsibility. Like I don't know to the extent like how much you guys do that among, but for example, Rag you in charge of everything that falls under that. Odin, you can be in charge of something else side of the base. So in your meeting just now, I think it was generalized. What I think you guys should be doing is so let me ask you guys this before I go on. Rag, your vetting process or Woden, both of you guys could speak comes to recruits. Like let's say that a new recruit approaches you and say they're interested in Discord. What happens then?
First, I check. Well, I check what games they're into. So I check to see if they're in Arc, Rust. If they're in Rust, I generally will assume that either they're actually looking for a guild, or B, they're going to inside. That's just normally typically any survival game, Conan Exiles, Rust, Arc, Hyperion, pretty much anything you can play at the front. And then I ask them what server they're on. I make them come over here first because generally if they're from another region, they have to wait 24 hours. Otherwise, they have to pay to actually bring stuff over. And then two, I ask their time that they played. So like if they played for beginning and they stopped because of the copyright strike, or if they're new to the game, which is fine. I also see what discords they're also in, and I ask if they're in a group, right? Because most people will generally tell you like, "Oh, I'm solo," which okay. And I typically try to get them in conversation with Ragnar because what I try to do is do the day-to-day in the base, but I post so that Ragnar can get into a party and actually talk to them, because generally you're going to find out if someone's going to inside or not.
Yeah, like you're basically getting to know them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, when they get in the first like couple weeks, we don't really give them any permission to do anything. So even if they did do anything, they won't be able to really do much. But that's generally what we've been doing, and it's been working. So.
Okay. Rag, are you kind of like on a similar boat as that?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So the one adjustment that I would, because that's very good that you guys do that. Hold on real quick, guys. Look at my screen. Am I doing damage? You guys see this on my screen? Does this count?
Yeah, but you're gonna want to back up a little bit because you're not getting as many swings as you possibly could. A little bit forward. A little bit forward. There you go.
So one adjustment that I will make, right, is with these new recruits, let's start vetting them to see what they like to do. Like let's say for me, if I came in and I like being a builder, okay, we know that this guy likes to. Let's assign him to, the building squad, and what would happen from there is What I would do, guys, like your most trusted, I think Miyagi is, Kung is one of them. I know Kung likes to, I think it's like armor or something like. What I would do is I would make him a captain, and then from there, he's in charge of the. Gonna have about 4 people under him, and then that's like his squad, and they Kung reports to you. So if he's having an issue with someone or whatever the thing is, reporting to you. But that squad is for these different things. You have to do this amount of stuff for the guild. And then you would just break that down into each category that's needed. You guys kind of follow what I'm saying?
So the general idea. So we've never done a full-on survival game. We've done more comp, like playing For Honor or Rainbow Six, and actually like designate teams and captains and stuff like that. But basically the same thing that we did then, we do here. So like the way it was set up, and people kind of took breaks and left, and we kind of merged the people. It was set up that we had a person that was in charge of farming, a person in charge of medicine and food, a person that was in charge of taming. Those 2 people that were in charge of taming just played and they stopped playing. And then we had a person that was basically the advisor, which is Zelos, that goes around and tries to get other guilds to join the alliance. And then we had someone that was in charge of, armor, weapons. So we had that set up, but we just haven't, with all the new influx of people, we haven't had time to readjust those things. That's why we haven't had that. That's what I was talking with Carnage today about. Right? Is Shane has always been in charge of farming. So anything that comes with farming or pretty much food is Shane. Zelos does all of the alliance stuff with Shadow. So anything alliance battles, Shadow's gonna go to war with somebody. Shadow does that. Anything with the base, I usually do like management, like materials, resources. Make sure you guys have minions, right? Making sure we have food,
Hold on, real
right?
quick. Hold on. I want to speak to you about the farming thing. It says Shane, right?
Yes,
For a
he's
guild
already
of
working.
how many people that we have right now, he is not going to be. That's why when I said that during that initial vetting process, if I came in and I like to farm, have me understand along with other people, and that way you can get a lot more. But it also limits what you guys have to do. You guys want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Even the little thing as far as in going around to the different areas. Like for example, let's say that a female came in here and she likes to organize. Okay, have her go around to the different areas in the base and organize these different. And that would be her responsibility. She would do that like every.
I mean, that's generally what our plan was. We had the chart. It just what happened was is that basically for guys like you, that was a lower like had low proficiencies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you came over, me and Shadow basically made it to where we had a main base and an outpost, and the outpost basically was where all of you guys were supposed to go when you guys got in, so that you guys could get used to getting the materials, finding out okay I like farming. We get to put you on the farm, but you try to do it, and then we start going. But the problem was we had a little span of time where there was no one really coming in, and spreading all of our people out like that was just kind of it wasn't beneficial. We could do it up at the main base, all of us could fight there. And now we started to get more people in that have lower proficiencies or some higher proficiencies, where it's kind of like now we have to kind of readjust. So it's only been a couple days since you've been in that we haven't had an actual structure. And that's why I had a meeting today is because I'm going to be designating people that are captains. Like me and Chad already discussed this. Like I'm gonna take over the day-to-day of the base. Chad's gonna handle and Zeus will handle the alliance. And that way, you'll have a captain you go to and go, hey, what do I need to do? And I'll post every morning of like, okay, we need these resources. That way, when you get on, you can check there, okay, we need some iron, right? Obviously, I don't want you to go by yourself, but you can be like, hey guys, any of you guys gonna go iron? You guys want to go to the iron mine with me? Or hey guys, you guys want to go farm that stronghold, right? It's more about getting the group to actually play together, because that's what ultimately is going to get us to move forward. Because obviously we have to play as a group. And I've noticed for the past week that everyone's been like here, there, oh, I even had to talk to people today because they're always just focusing on the power hour, and that's great. I want you to do your power hour because that's where you're gonna get your levels.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna get your proficiencies and stuff. But
There's more
that can't
going
just
on.
be your entire
Yeah.
routine. You gotta still go outside, because even if you get your proficiencies, I go and fight you, and I've been PvPing, I'm still gonna beat you, right? Because you don't know how to fight, because you're not going out there and at least doing strongholds. You're not doing anything. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to get. So I apologize that normally we're way more organized than this.
Nah, don't apologize.
Um,
Like, you're good. I just wanted to give you guys some productive. Um, yeah, don't feel bad or nothing. Like, just I have experience doing that type of thing. I just want. But Rag, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, what I was gonna say to you, Rag, is something you earlier was, you said something about like, guys, we need gold. Don't just say that. Don't say that because that's too general. Give us a certain amount to contribute. Then you gotta have someone going by and checking that stuff out. Because if people are not contributing, you'll be able to get on people.
well, the beginning is we didn't really have that problem until recently, because again, me and Shadow and Zelos and stuff, we know a lot about the game because we played up to like level 40 and then the server shut down. But the problem is that a lot of other people continued to play, like Shane. And so there's a lot of stuff that they even changed when we started playing to now. Whereas like a lot of stuff didn't, a lot of this, even your talent tree isn't the same. You didn't have to buy talent books back in the day. You just upgraded your skills. So there's a lot of stuff they put into the game that's new. And so a lot of the copper coins that you got in money, I mean, it was easier to get and you had a more abundance of it. Now you don't. And the fact that they had the gear that when we first started playing, you couldn't buy gold and then transfer to copper coins. That didn't exist. It was until much later. So obviously, because you can buy gold and transfer to copper, they made everything twice as expensive.
Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys that. And if
We're good.
you guys need me for anything, I plan on playing this game a lot. Plus, I just want to kill people. That's my whole thing. I just want to kill people. That's it.
And got on here day one when we talking about that shit. All he wanted to do.
Me and Shadow, when we first played this game, bro, we wanted to do this. This has been our plan. COVID happened. Games fucking got sued. All the games that we're going to go into didn't pan out. So I feel you. And we want to be here. We want to do this. It's just getting everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
what.
going to go today. I'm going to send everyone a DM later and I'm going to ask people what they want to do, because everyone should have a profession. Like, I pretty much do everything, or I try. I just do farming or whatever's needed. But Shadow, just for putting in comparison, to make that Rhino battering ram, that shit takes like 9 hours of crafting, real time.
Crazy.
So like, Shadow's not going to be able to do a lot of the stuff that everyone else needs to be doing, because he's crafting what he's talking about with the grape shot. You know what I mean? Like, we should have literally a chest designated to just siege. But that guide that I finally found 2 of them. That basically goes over everything you need to know about Myth of Empires.
Where's that
Pretty much
guide?
broad. It's in Myth of Empires tips.
Oh, okay.
but it'll go over like horses. It'll go over like how to weapon train. It'll go over how to, like certain things mean. Where you get resource spawns. But what the locations of the maps they are in. You mean, say all that. We didn't have that before, right? Also, before, just to let you know what you're doing on the minion. When me and Shadow first started, we didn't have to do that. We just went to the fucking dummy and connected to it, and they would fight, and we would get our proficiency that way. So, like, again, it's a lot of stuff that's changed. The problem is, too, like Shadow was trying to explain, and I was trying to explain, is these guys that have been playing that we're fighting against, like HHH and all them, one, they're using an exploit that lets them be on PvP, or in PvE to come over here. Two, there's basically a Chinese PDF that goes around that basically goes around the community to the big mega tribes, even the North American and Europe ones, that literally tell you like the fucking most scummiest exploits you can do to power level. You mean? We don't have that. So it's kind of like they're way ahead in terms of knowledge. But as Shadow said, we're starting to shorten that gap. And that's why HHH and shit are starting to talk shit, and they're trying to block us from getting certain materials because they know the time's coming that we're going to willy whop their ass. That's why. So we need guys like you. So I don't, and to tell you the truth, like I've been doing SGG, used to be called LOF, Legion of the Fallen. 'Cause I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this for 6 years. So like, trust me, I have no problem. I have an open door policy. Don't ever feel bad. You can always come tell me what you think. Yeah, I'll hear you out. But that way, I want this game to be successful, and I want it to build. And the only way we're going to do that is by people like you in the community. They're like, hey, this is what I noticed. Otherwise, what's the point?
That's why I just reiterate that vetting process. 'Cause you guys do a good job of that. That's why you must do that. I don't know if you know, Woden, but for Power World, I have my own server. So that's why I'm kind of. I've been in other games. I've done.
Alright, what was that?
What'd you say, right?
That was that everything?
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Hey, Shadow. Love you, bro.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Alright. I need
I was going to
some.
play New World with you.
Woden, are you? I mean,
No, you wasn't. You
Bragg,
was fucking lying.
are you about to get off?
What's up?
No.
I'm not on. I'm not on at the Empires. I'm literally doing my idle training.
Woden, are you
I'm
on?
not gonna be on for a while.
Yeah, I'm going to go back up to the party and set up me and Shadow's lieutenants.
Woden, I low key. Like. So I'm coming up on I'm coming up on 20 minutes basically. Rest of my proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
But I have another one that I can do. That I don't mind doing it. I can level up. But I just don't have the coin. But I heard that I have to do something before. Because I'm at 450.
Well, let me see which one are you talking about?
The one hand.
Let me see the talents.
Oh.
I have the book. Oh, those?
Yeah.
Oh, what? This one?
Yeah.
What does it say? No, let me see what the talent book is.
They said I have to
Look at
go
it.
through Stronghold. Pay money.
No. To get to 450, I have a scroll. I'll give it to you. You're already at 450. You need the one to get to 600, right?
I guess. I don't really know how it works. They said I
I
need
have the
money.
scroll. I have the scroll on me. I'm not bringing it to you. When you get money, though, just pay me back. It's 3,400 copper coins. 3,500. But I bought it earlier because I was gonna use it, but I already did. Already broke through. So. Well, here, let's go back up there so I can start talking to people.
All right, you can pull me.
Two melee weapons.
You ever go up the fucking snow mountain, and as you were going up, there's like dead animals falling down and just rolling down the mountain?
I've seen
Yeah.
plenty of deer suicide themselves
That's
the past couple of weeks of playing. I need some kind of copper. Surprisingly, one thing we're always lacking. We're surrounded by it, but you think you don't need it for much, but you need copper for all the miscellaneous shit that you need it. You need all the ores. I need copper ore, not fucking ink. Are you kidding me? Guess I gotta go smack a rock.
Heck, oh my god.
Okay, so
Hold on.
Carnage.
Yes.
I think I got some in the grind path over there where out to the main gate, make it right.
Alright, good. Thank you.
Luce, here you go. Behind you.
Sorry, what?
For instance.
Now all you have to do is take that scroll. To you see the neutral camp above us where the bear is. It's right here. Hold on, let me move one of these markers.
I'll be right back.
It's right here.
Babe, hold on real quick.
It's gonna be a fist. Guild marker. It's gonna be green. But right there, you take it to there, and you give them the scroll instead of paying, and it will basically unlock the breakthrough.
All right, and I'm not doing this for no breakthrough. I'm gonna add to my proficiency.
It'll give you reserve, but not. It won't. And when you do it again, it'll do it.
What do you mean?
I would just switch to something else. I would do your pole arm.
Reserve is like rested experience. It's
Yeah.
not a direct experience, but you'll get a boost the next time you actually can accumulate experience.
Some.
What's up?
I need some lieutenants, bro, that want to do some stuff. So, Carnage,
Can you
I'm
hear
gonna
me?
put you in charge of the siege.
Why is it so?
And
Why is it so
basically
laggy on
defense
my screen?
building.
Why is your connection?
Some, if you want to help me, basically help me maintain
What?
the resources.
What could you possibly like?
Like the fact that
I'm streaming.
you don't call me. The fact that you don't call me like before.
Serious?
Mm-hmm. 7. I want you to take the on me.
So you're lagging so bad. Are you on Wi-Fi?
I am.
No, I can hear you.
So yes, I feel like I'm chasing you. And I don't like. So
I would immediately tell you. I'm the one that's been trying to fix our problems.
it's really bad.
Your connection. I'm gonna ignore you even hotter, Greg. Calling me an idiot. Idiot. Bet. Say no more. I see what type of time you on. Yeah, bro, they do. It's the only way I can kill people the way I want. I got 7 minutes left of this. I'm not even tripping, bro. Hour. My coin's up anyway, so I gotta go out hunting. Greg, you telling me that you would have been left me? You went out tonight? That's what's up, bro. Food and drinks, that's always nice. What kind of food you have? Yeah, that sounds really good, bro. Yo, you know what sauce I got? Greg, let me. You ever went to Subway? Got the sweet onion teriyaki sauce? Well, that I got that sauce from my house now. I love that sauce. Yeah, I've been hearing about that place. I've been trying to figure out what's the hype about it. But I guess you just said it. I got you. Gotta go try it. I think they have some around me. Yeah, that beef and rice that you got sounds good though. Try to get like 10K coin. You devoured it, huh, Greg? Greg, my Oculus 2 cord finally came. No, bro, not that cord. Remember that cord Ben came in, but the cord that I'm talking about is the charging one. This horse is so slow, bro, compared to my other one. I've been waiting for you not to be drunk. I knew you would like that one. Go out to go out and do this. I just haven't been on it, Greg, because um I had a real busy day. time that I started streaming is basically the time that I got in, settled in from all day to. Yeah, Greg. See my proficiency, bro? I'm all the way at 450 on something. As to talk.
We get that pay.
Yeah, you probably have to Google that shit. 'Cause there's what is it? Siege pay.
Bro,
There's
you
siege
lied to me, Greg.
currency.
You
The
said I would hate
vagrant
this game and
or
I would wind up
vigilant.
quitting.
Goddamn.
And this horse is
shit.
so slow, bro, compared to my other
Military
one. But I
pay
got
for
another
jousting.
hour and a half probably today. 5.
It's one thing to kill me in 3 shots, but you chase me for fucking 10 minutes. It's just
Nah,
fucking
nah.
ridiculous. And can my horse?
Power World is not it right now.
Let me force suicide so that don't happen.
Listen, I'm not gonna say I just said F it, right? But there's just bro. The
This
thing about
is
Power World
very
is
basic, but we need more beds.
the thing about Power World, right? The community, bro. The community that we have is all PVE. Know what I mean? Like no one wants to be in there. You know, that's like my thing. I love the people. Underwater now. Get a pretty nice amount of health too. I don't. Should have seen me yesterday. Or for me being low level, I was putting in work. Shut up, Greg. You have no idea. Like this horse is compared to my other one. I don't know where anyone is. I would. Matter of fact, I might be running up on some. I gotta do what I have to do. Them. I might attack them. Oh, you talking about the strongholds? Oh yeah, I can run to them. It's just gonna take me a. Need another fast horse, but I can't do this horse. Let me see if so the people that might be talking about, I wouldn't stand a chance against. Like where you see China enemy right there, those guys are in the level 60s, level 50s. They're one shot at me basically. I'm about to die, bro. I'm not gonna go ahead. Yo, crazy thing is I would, bro. Those are horses, right? I remember, Greg. You must have had some. You must have spent quite a bit of time in it though, because you still remember quite a bit. Had the right idea by going. Hoodie look. I think this is the guy. This might be.
grind faster than that.
It's
Military pay is not even important.
It's very important. But well, if you just want whole stone and whole wood and don't want to have to deal with the heat, you can look at my stream right now. There's a section of the southeast section of the desert actually has 0 heat, and it's just covered in whole stone and wood. You can just farm there without having to worry about.
Yeah,
Not that it's a big deal, obviously, but it's an option.
Yeah, or grab some of that general's armor. It has heat protection. Actually, it has
well,
heat
what I want to do is, I'm gonna start doing what some does to get all the coin, because we need to buy a shit ton of forged steel, fine forged steel, so we can take the general armor and enhance the shit out of it.
Yo, Woden,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can you look at my screen? Tell me where to. I made it up to. Told me.
Carnage, can you tell him how to get to the neutral camp above us? I'm in the kitchen making my nephew
Sure.
food.
Just die and spawn there.
He can't. He has a scroll. We gave him a scroll.
Oh. It's not one of those quick ones, right? It's not the quick one. Because those don't work.
Yeah, that's a good point. Make sure. So it's a skill tree. That guy right there. Make sure, like you said, make sure. So they gave us fake scrolls in the mail. That's why they gave you 2 of each.
I didn't have that one. I bought that one from the guild.
Would it be
well, no,
physique?
Loso here.
What's the point of buying it?
I bought it from the guild shop. I gave it to him.
All right, that's a normal one. So go back to the trainer. And what are you unlocking? It'll be advanced. That's your first breakthrough is advanced. Go to the skill category. If it's weapons, go to strength.
Oh, this right here?
Yep. Click that, and it'll either consume the scroll or it'll charge you 3,500 coins. Now you can level to 600.
Thank you.
So
Thanks, Woden.
Hey, look. What do you want to do? Like, what is your what kind of job do you want to do?
I want to kill people.
Okay, I understand that you're in the army, but you're in the military. I need to know what you want to do. Like, do you want to help with siege defense? Do you want to help with armoring? Do you want to help with farming? Like, what is your?
Are those the only options?
No.
I'm just I guess just in general, like taming, breeding. Want to recruit
if
men?
If you weren't to fight, what would you be doing?
And when you say recruit, what does that mean?
Getting tames, horses, rhinos, elephants, breeding, things like that. Not everyone's gonna breed that tame, but that's generally like what tamers do. They breed, they find horses, they find rhinos, elephants. They help with the pens, like make sure that people are.
Greg, I gotta figure out
animals.
All right, Greg, have a good night, bro.
So
I appreciate you tuning in.
You guys might want to address some diplomacy here, so I can already see what's happening here. So the alliance that's moving in is asking about the tier 3 mine, and Ogre has structures there blocking them from building there. And Shadow told them that it's free to claim. And Ogre is saying we've been here for a week. I don't know who said it was open.
Kick Ogre's ass, kick him out of there.
Is Ogre not in the snow and they have a tier 3 already?
The tier 3 mine's in the desert. It's up in the desert somewhere.
They
What
got
about-
their main base is down by the snow, but they got
Wait.
structures up.
There's got to be 3 tier 3 mines, right? One in the snow, one in the swamp, and one out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
well, the swamp has the lumber mill. The
Okay.
lumber.
You think Ogre?
The desert has the tier 3 mine.
Okay.
The
And
Shadow
what about
told them that it was open. And
what does the
Ogre-
snow have?
Meteor. I don't think it has a collection point.
Oh, it doesn't have a collection point?
It might, but I don't see any
Because if
question
it
marks
does,
that
I'm
aren't
just saying that's
discovered.
one for each person. That's good enough.
No, if there was one, it would still be a question mark. There's no question marks on this.
How about we could all just share? We could all just sing Kumbaya.
Woden.
Yeah.
You one-handed?
Yep.
I got your present.
Oh, I'm cooking. I'm making
actually
food for my
cooking?
nephew. Yes, I have to.
Hey,
My,
they don't have dual-handed in this game, do they?
Dual wielding, no.
That's fucked up.
I thought they were adding that.
bro, if you gave me dual wheels, would be broken as fuck in this
Bro,
game.
that's all I would do if it was dual wheel.
I would kick Woden's ass though.
Bro, why not? Critical, I just told you it's 5K.
I'm not talking. I said Woden. Are you Woden?
But I'm just saying 5K each person, winner takes all.
I'm never gonna be winning.
We go into the pin, or we can take bets on who's gonna win. A little bit of gambling.
Bro, I don't know why. So is Shadow taking care of it?
I have no idea.
He's
I'm
fucking.
just saying. I'm just
fucking
saying that it
offline.
should be addressed because these allies.
Yeah, big yo, but low key, I feel like I'm about to go to sleep soon. I think I'm about to head to the base and then call it a night. I need to get some sleep for tomorrow. I got my youngest daughter here. It's crazy, bro, because like me getting to the main base, you see how that's like 1,000 meters away? That's gonna take me like 5 to 10 real life to get there. Nothing crazy, bro. We're just gonna chill. Go get a bunch of coins tomorrow. Hopefully my horse will be ready. What I'm gonna do tomorrow stream too is tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I do my blessing before I get on. That's the thing that I have to do for an hour straight.
Oh, that was
Yo, what's
scary.
up, guys?
Someone, yo, what's up, Loso?
I'm about to stop the server in 2.
Oh no. Alright.
What's up?
Yeah, Big Yo, that's what I'm about to do.
Oh
That's what I'm gonna do
no.
tomorrow.
That's not good. Oh.
Oh, he gone.
The horse should be alright, bro.
You know why the server being stopped?
What?
I said, why was the server being stopped?
Oh, I don't know. But I just left out of it.
Is it coming back on?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Is it how long is
Yeah,
it till it comes back on?
yeah, about 10 minutes.
Oh shit, alright.
Okay.
I'm about to stop it now, Joe.
Alright. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna mute or whatever.
Alright.
Drake, you still gonna get back on, right?
Yeah. After that, I'm just gonna go take a shower real quick and shit.
Alright, cool. I'm finna go have some sex.
Boy.
Cool. I'll be back. Give me like 3 minutes.
Don't overdo it.
Where'd Cub go? Oh, he's at
Big
work.
Yo,
Okay,
have a good
alright.
night, bro. I appreciate
Alright, I'll be
you
back, boys.
tapping in.